how this goes on the social streets. I got my water so that way I can use my voice fully, okay? YouTube, welcome. I gotta do my full introduction. I just gotta get all the text fully set up, get y'all in y'all spot just right. Hey sis. Oh, sorry, people don't be knowing who I'm talking to when I do that. I gotta learn to stop doing that. to my sisters. That's my best friend I'm talking to y'all. When I say, hey sis. Okay. I got the kickstand together. These little stands, they do not always be friends. Y'all just don't know. All right. All right. All right. I think it's there. I think it's there. I think we got it together. I do. I think I got it together. So, hey Danita. Hey Miss J. Hey sis. Listen, thank y'all. Thank y'all for already being in the room, for tagging a friend or, 1,000. All of it works. Okay? All of it works. We're going to have a good time tonight. I'm going to make this what I like to call, I like to make the beauty pieces easy breezy. And I've been finding more and more ways to make it easy breezy for y'all. So that's what we're going to do tonight, all right? So I got my water over here. I hope y'all are ready with y'all listening ears. I'm going to turn off this extra background noise that I got going on. And then we're going to get crack-a-lacking, okay? In the meantime, in between time, make sure you hit that share button. Share it out on your page. And if you know a friend who could use a quick beauty tip, something that's not going to be super duper complicated for her, or however they identify, make sure you tag them. Okay? Alrighty, let me see. Oh my God, my tea. Mommy loves it. Awesome. I'm glad that she loves it. Listen, I was like, okay, I'm playing risky with this tea, but she likes my risky, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with it, and I did, and so I'm glad that she liked it. I'm glad that she liked it for sure. All right. I am definitely happy about that. I gotta turn this down some more. There we go. I'm turning the volume down a little bit more on my devices because I noticed they've been doing other things that's been just a little different. But anyway, happy Sunday, okay? I mean, it's already 6:38 p.m., so went through most of the day, but still, I ain't seen you yet, so happy Sunday, okay? Happy Sunday and welcome to Beauty Chat and Learn. If we have never met before, my name is Shamere Young, okay? This is me giving the full intro, giving that whole full business piece part, right? My name is Shamere Young. Okay, I am your look good, feel good specialist. And you might say like, girl, what is that? That ain't a real title. That's the title I gave myself. And that's the title that my ladies like really, really love because I help women to look good and feel good through wellness and beauty. Those are my two areas of expertise, okay? If it don't have nothing to do with wellness or beauty, I might share my take of something that I'm doing for myself, but I'm not gonna try to teach you in it. Wellness and beauty, I'm gonna teach you in that, okay? So on this Sunday, this is our Beauty Chat and Learn Sunday. This is when I come on in the beauty space as the part of your beauty advisor and give you some practical tips that you can use in your beauty routine. Okay, but I also like to give you the why behind it. And this does not matter if you use products that you purchase from me, because I do have Shamere Young Beauty, or if you get them somewhere else. I just want you to be an informed beauty. I don't want you to be afraid of beauty products, even whether you wear a little bit or a lot. I want you to be an informed beauty. Okay. So if this is your first time, I hope it won't be your last time. And if this is not your first time, you already know what to do. You already know to get ready to learn something good and bring your questions, all right? And bring your questions. Listen, and inform beauty. I just love that, okay? All right. So do me a favor so I can see who in the room. You don't even gotta say your name. You ain't gotta give your real government. If you got your little fake name up on the internet, that's fine. Just let me know where you checking in from. So who we got in the building? I am in Columbia, South Carolina. I'll start there. You might just want to name your state. You don't have to even put your city. Just let me know where y'all popping in from. I am in Columbia, South Carolina, where we had us a beautiful 88 degrees today. Okay, it been hot already. Let me know where y'all checking in from. I got my lips bare on purpose, okay? Hey, mega gamers. I'm gonna say that wrong. S Sacapus 2.0. How you doing? Hey, Danita, you on both sides. Tara, what's up? Fayetteville, Vietnam in the house, Tennessee in the house. Hey, Miss Regina. I know Indiana is in the house, okay? I know St. Thomas, Carnival, walk up. Carnival in the house, okay? Because St. Thomas been having carnival. Ain't this carnival time, right, Miss Carrot? For St. Thomas? I know St. Thomas is in the house. Well, who else we got in the house? Huh? 45. Glow from the Chuck. Big Chuck. Charleston, always a beautiful place to go visit. Danita checking in from New Jersey. Jersey in the house. Hey, Hillhead in the house. Hillhead in the house, huh? Oregon is in the house. Hey, Sam. Listen, so we from all over. All over. So there's family in the room. Old family, new family. Guess what? We're going to all become friends tonight. So this beauty lesson tonight, what we're about to learn about, you don't even have to be a makeup wearer, okay? And here's what I mean by makeup wearer. You know, a person who get up most days during the week and put on makeup, like me? That's me. Me, she, her. I am a makeup wearer, okay? That means at least 3 days out the week, I'm putting makeup on. Makeup wearer, okay? That means I got a different type of look for whether I'm going out with my husband and kids or just me and the husband. And if I want something or if I don't want something, right? I got different makeup looks. I'm a makeup wearer. But what we talking about tonight, you don't have to be a makeup wearer, okay? You can only put makeup on for special occasions. And this is still for you, okay? So this is for all of we. All of we. Oh, you in Tortola. Oh, excuse. Hello. Hey, Miss Avondale. All right, so this is for every beauty. Every beauty is going to get something tonight. All right? So, my first question, because I like to have a question. I like us to interact, okay? I like us to interact. Oh, I got to take, okay. So, I promise y'all, I will not ignore y'all questions about the shirt. I'm going to answer y'all on that. Just stay tuned, okay? I just want to make sure I give y'all the education I promise you, and then I'm gonna give you the extra stuff. So I saw the question already that came in my inbox asking me about these earrings. I'm gonna answer that question. Okay, I'm gonna answer the question about when this validated come out. All right, and then, but what I can tell y'all about my face right now is that this was just a quick face. I had a little fun. I was not supposed to put nothing on my eyes, but I have a hard time doing that when I'm in like a musical vibe. So I was in a musical vibe, and so I was listening to soca and the mixture, and I felt carnival, and so that's how we ended up with green eyes, okay? So these green eyes are courtesy of St. Croix palette and a little bit of the Zamara palette, a nice combination. We got sapphire. And just FYI, everything that I list with a actual name, this is from my brand, okay? These are sapphire lashes. They aren't out yet on purpose, but they are here. Give me some time, okay? Sapphire lashes. And this is Tracy Blush, the cream and the powder, okay? Cream at the bottom, powder on top. Vanilla bean under my eyes, and I have on Beauty Bakery's foundation. She don't make it no more. I love it, and this is why I keep trying to tell people when I do put on foundation that just looks just like skin. I love hers, but they no longer carry it, so that's what's on my face, and some setting spray, okay? And then my sinuses. That's what we got, okay? So the green eyes is greening, okay? See, green eyes don't gotta be too much. Y'all liking the look so far? Let me get a little one in the comments if we loving the look so far, all right? Let me know. Y'all can give me a 1. And then what I really want to know from y'all, I want to get in y'all business. All right, I want to get in y'all business. What type of lip product girl are you? All right, on a daily basis? Or do you put on lip gloss, a colored lip gloss, a clear lip gloss? Are you a Carmex girl? I don't really like the Carmex, but we'll talk about that later. Are you a Carmex girl? Or are you a Vaseline, okay? No shades of Vaseline. All right? You're a Vaseline girl. What type of girly are you when it comes down to your lips on a daily wear? Matte lippy. You might be a matte lippy, like your creamy lipstick. Okay, y'all loving the look. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me know in the comments what type of girly you are. There is no shade. There is no judgment. I just want to make sure that, so I know who I'm talking to in the room. I like to know. And it's hot, okay? I want y'all to know I am hot. I really want to take this shirt off. I am hot. All right, I got lip balm so far. Lip balm. You a clear gloss, Tisha girly, okay? Gloss, colored gloss, okay? 'Tis the season for the colored gloss. I love that. I love that. Depends on the mood. My type of lady. I am definitely mood based. I'm definitely mood based for sure. Who else we got in the room? Let me see. All right, so what I can tell y'all too, I'm definitely mood based, but here's what I will say. A lip oil stay everywhere with me, okay? A lip oil stay everywhere with me. I am not gonna lie to you. I keep a lip oil on my desk. I saw this little thing that had me cracking up because that's what I do. I keep a lip oil on my desk, one in my purse, one on my nightstand. I actually just realized I got one on my bathroom sink too. So I stay in the product when it comes down to that. And it's not my fault though. My best friend, she on here right now. It's her fault. The one from Chuck. It's her fault. Because I noticed that she did that. And I was like, oh friend, you got one. You keep one. She's like, oh yeah, girl, that's why you think I order more than one. I keep it multiple spots. And I was like, oh, that's smart. So I keep one of them everywhere. Let's see. Color gloss and sometimes nude lipstick colors. Okay, so sometimes you just keeping it nice and shiny and other times you keeping it like safe with the nudes. Okay, all right. I wear your lip serum on a basis since I mainly work from home, but when I'm in the office, I wear your creamy matte lippies. Okay, okay. All right, love this. Okay, so we got a nice mixture in the room. So everybody uses something on their lips, but what I have found, I'm not even gonna ask y'all, and because I don't want nobody to feel embarrassed. None of us really, and this was me too, none of us really get into the care of the lips. Like we got a skincare routine, but we don't take care of our lips. We don't take care of our lips. So I want to talk to you about taking care of your lips because I've gotten a question multiple times and I was like, what are y'all talking about? And then I realized that. So when I put on a matte lipstick, I don't get those cracks in my lips. You don't see the heavy lines in my lips. All right? You don't see the heavy lines in my lips, but that's not anymore. I used to get the heavy lines in my lips. I actually used to get the darkness around my lips because we gonna get to that. But I used to get the darkness around my lips, but that's because I didn't have a skincare routine for my lips, especially for my habits, all right? So what I mean by my habits is that back in the day, I used to dibble and dabble in those different scented colors like Carmex and whatever the balm that was out, right? Well, a lot of those balms, what I found out over time is that they have a lot of alcohol in them. Okay? So this is what I want you to think about. You know, alcohol is meant dries things out, right? And a lot of the balms were having like some type of alcohol derivative in it. And so every time I'm putting it on, the reason why I was constantly putting on the balm out the tube is because it was drying my lips out. The alcohol in it was drying my lips out. So that's why I was going through the product so fast. And so that created an aspect where I had like those little lines and cracks in my lips. And sometimes I would have the dryness on the side, right? And then you're going to add in the fact that I love a good matte lippy. You know, the one that dry all the way down. I love those. But that full combination was killing my lips. It was killing my lips. So I had to get back into a routine. And I want everybody to, you do not have to have all these products from me. This is what I want to say, okay? I want you to understand why it's important for you, if you have the products, to use them, and if you don't have the products, to consider them, all right? Whoever you consider them from. Because again, remember, my main goal is to make sure that you're an informed beauty, okay? I want you to know what to do for yourself. So, lip scrub. Lip scrub. You need something like this in your routine. Even if you're just a balm wearer. Even if you're just a gloss wearer. Even if you are a mixture, okay, depends on your mood, lip scrub. You want one of these once a week. Here's why. Dead skin, it's there, okay? Dead skin is there. Whether you see it or not, it's there. All right? The air that you're breathing in and out every day, all that good stuff that happens to our skin that we do it exfoliating, or we give it a good cleansing, good wash. Our lip is skin too, okay? So it goes through the same process. So you want you a good lip scrub. That scrub is going to take off dead skin. It's going to be, and with you taking off dead skin, you're also helping yourself to get a newer surface. So if you're getting a newer surface, then you can have less fine lines, right? Less of those lines, those dry lines inside your lip. That's super duper important, right? That's super duper important because when you do wear a lipstick, you want to have a nice finish. Even when you're wearing a gloss, you don't want that gloss to be patchy, right? You don't want to be on your lip like this. Y'all know how you put that lip gloss on and then you're doing this? Because your lip peeler? Because you got dry patch? Yes? So incorporate a lip scrub inside your routine at least once a week. So you can get that turnover, that dead skin off your lips. Cool? Is that making sense? Yes? Let me know if y'all tracking. Let me know if y'all tracking. And y'all can just drop a heart in the comments, put a 1. And I'm going to show you how to use a lip scrub really quick. Because I believe in not just telling you about it, but actually letting you see. So you want to put a lip scrub. Your lips can be just like this dry. I use ours is a sugar scrub. Okay, let me put it on the back of my hand so that way if it fall off. It's not a big thing. I took it out the container. It's mine. I ain't even got to do all that. Okay. Rub it back and forth. Okay. You know what, Miss Avenel? After I finish this, if you still got that question, then ask it, then I answer it, okay? Because I think this in it will explain it, okay? So you do a little scrub back and forth. This is something that you can do also. Let's just say you forgot to do your scrub all week and you want to go put on a mat and you know you ain't did no scrub. Do the scrub real quick. So a scrub can be done right before lip application, or you could do the scrub just once a week just to keep your lips nice and healthy. Especially if you know that you don't wear, for my non-lippy wearers, so y'all only wear gloss or balm, again, no shade. If you only wearing that, when that time comes, you still want your lips prepared. So that's a good scrub, okay? It don't take long. Then you take a little rag, water, wipe it off, easy breezy, okay? This ain't even messing up nothing that I'm doing right here. So it takes off the dead skin. It helps you to have a smoother and fresher surface, okay? So that's super duper important as a part of your routine. Part of your routine, all right? I have a sugar scrub because it's just gentle. I just feel like it's nice and gentle on the lips. It's other ways you can scrub your lips, okay? So if right now it ain't in your financial means to purchase a lip scrub, then that's understandable, okay? Everybody got different financial means. So even if you can't purchase a lip scrub, what you can do is get you a coarse rag. You don't want to do this all the time because if it's too coarse, you could take off too much. Good evening, Miss Michelle. But get you a coarse rag, some warm water, and gently rub back and forth. That'll get you going. It's not your be all end all, but it'll be something to get you going. Okay. All right. So you do a scrub, get that dead skin off. Now, anybody smokers, you don't got to tell me what you smoke. Just drop a 2 in the comments if you're a smoker. Okay. I'm going to put my hand up because I can't drop a 2. I am a smoker. I love me a good cigar. Okay. I like me a good cigar. Back in the day, I used to smoke Black and Mild. Don't judge me, okay? The military had me stress out, okay? So that's a military thing. We would smoke them Black and Milds. Bad. I don't smoke Black and Milds anymore. But I do love a good cigar, some good bourbon or whiskey with it, and it's a whole vibe for me. But if you are a smoker, whether it's a cigar, a cigarette, reefer, whatever you smoke, that's your business. That is not my business. Whatever you smoke, do understand, even the hookahs, heat. Heat comes from smoke and it comes back to your skin, right? The skin on your lips. And so eventually, whether you do this weekly, daily, that smoke that comes back, it affects the natural shade of your lips, right? It affects the shade of your lips and it also affects the dryness. So not only do you want to make sure that you have a scrubbing process, but you also want to make sure that you follow up your scrub with a serum, right? Again, you don't want to just take off the dead skin. Why am I doing that? This is my serum. You don't want to just take off the dead skin. You want to do something to nourish the lips after, right? So some type of lip serum the same day that you do a lip scrub. I'm just rubbing ours in because I'm trying not to use too much. So what a serum is going to do after you take off dead skin is just like a serum does to your face. It is going to put some hydration back into the process, okay? Back into that skin, back into the lips. So when you put that lip serum on, that got you a little rose oil and vitamin E, you don't have to worry about that darkness taking over, okay? You don't have to worry about that smoker's lip, okay? You can still smoke your cigar, smoke your cigar weed, smoke your whatever, whatever float in your boat, smoke your hookah or whatever, and not let that smoke affect your lips, okay? Because you got your lip scrub, and then you're gonna put your serum on, okay? This is ours, ours, or I can say ours, because we family. So our lip serum is a huge tube. So once you have it, you're probably going to have this. Even if you use this daily, you still have this for a good 3 to 4 months. Miss Joycelyn, how long it's been? Like 5 months for your first tube? It lasts a long time because you saw the little bit I put on my lip. It goes a long way. So I gotta tell you this is a plug because it has that rose oil in it, okay? So the rose oil is your friend. The rose oil is your friend to bring back that natural pigment in your skin, all right? Because smokers' lips, even if you're not smoking, you get that overly hyperpigmentation in your lip. The serum, all right, it has that vitamin E, it has that rose oil. That rose oil is actually going to help pull out your natural color back again, okay? Don't jump the gun and say I said your lip was gonna change color, because it's not, but it's gonna bring back that nice fleshy tone, okay? So you scrub the lips, take care of it, get rid of those fine lines, get rid of that dead skin off your lip. I do a lip scrub on my sons, I do a lip scrub on my husband, because we all have lips and all of our lips are exposed to the elements. So get the dead skin off, okay? Get it off. It makes it easier for you, for your glosses, for your oils, everything. All right, follow up with your serum. Follow up with your serum, okay? This is gonna bring back that hydration back to your lips. Yes? Let me see what y'all saying over here. That's the benefit of the serum, and I got one more area. And then we got more beauty tips, but they're quick ones. The serum is fire. Hey, Takora. I just purchased the lip scrub and serum. Awesome, Miss Michelle. Matter of fact, Miss Michelle, didn't you get the whole, I think you got all three. I think you got the whole set. Yep, I'm still using, oh, so if you're still using the same tube, okay. So here's the thing. I want y'all to know before something comes out, because I have a community whom I love. I thank y'all because y'all been riding with me. Some of y'all been a part of my community since Periscope. Some of y'all been part of the community since Empower Tees days. Y'all been riding. Some of y'all brand new and you still part of the community. So I love it. And one of the biggest things about having community is that when a product is in my mind and I want to check the efficiency and get honest feedback, I'm going to my community. And so I reach out to them randomly. Hey, I'm sending something. Let me know just your honest thoughts. The size of it, what could be better about it? Is it a scent or anything about it? Because that makes sure, that helps me to ensure that I'm not letting my ego take place, but I'm ensuring that I'm bringing not only just the best quality product, but also a product that you guys can actually use, right? Because what sense does it do to just showboat the product and nobody's really using it? I don't want you to have stuff in your drawer. I want you to have stuff in your drawer that you can actually use. That makes sense. It's enough of products out here, but I want these products to be products that you're using, right? So definitely am going to check it. So we've been using this product to make sure it works. Okay. So it works. I just didn't know how long it would last. And so I'm heavy handed and I had mine for 5 months. Okay. This is just I'm finally on my second tube. How do I purchase the scrub and the serum? All right. So how do you purchase the scrub and the serum? It actually comes as a 3-piece set. You get a lip scrub, mint lip scrub. You get the rosemary lip serum. And you get our luscious lip oil, okay? You get to pick the flavor that you want. because it comes in mango, strawberry, and mint. And all three of those comes in a juicy lip care set for $30. Automatic discount, all right? So you can get it for a flat rate, $30 on the website, shamereyoung.com. Let me see if I can drop my link because it's right on the main page as a new product. I don't know why I switched the camera because all y'all can see is the wall there. Hey, my pop-up! Hey, my pop-up! Let me see why Facebook ain't showing my thing with my links. Okay, I'm managing my links. Let me see if I can put shop the site link, and hopefully it will pin. Hopefully it'll pin on the thing. All right. Now, thank you, Danita. Yeah, so incorporate that lip scrub at least once a week, okay? If you are a matte lipstick wearer, let me circle back real quick. If you are a matte lipstick wearer, whether it's a creamy matte or if it's a matte that dries fully down, you want to make sure you don't skip exfoliating yours once a week, because matte lippies dry down on your lip and they do take out some of that moisture, because I mean they want to stay flat because moisture doesn't let a matte lipstick stay. Okay, so that's how they do their job. So make sure that you are at least scrubbing yours once a week as well. Okay, scrub them lips. Scrub them lips. Put that serum on. You actually can put the serum on every day. I put mine on every day just like a part of my skincare routine. So the same way I put serum on my face, I go right back and put it on my lips. Make it a part of the routine. I've been just having juicier lips, in my opinion. Looking like a filter, even though my lips are already juicy, but they're just juicy. Okay? Okay? Now, the last thing to incorporate, and this don't matter what type of beauty you into, this gonna work for you, is a lip oil, okay? This is my desk lip oil. This is the mint. The blue one is mint, and like I said, we got strawberry and mango. They all go equally well, but I think the mango be going the fastest. So this is mint, and I just put on a lip oil, and on those days, even when I'm wearing lashes, just a little lash and a brow, or nothing, I got this lip oil on, because the lip oil is going to give you the everyday moisture. It's going to give you glow like a lip gloss, but it actually has shea butter and coconut oil in it and vitamin E. It can be worn by itself. You could put on a lip liner and do that look that people bringing back from the 90s. Y'all know these churn think they're doing something new with their lip liner and their clear gloss. Put your lip oil. The only thing you cannot do is put a lip oil on top of a matte lipstick, because it's a oil. It's not a gloss. It is an oil. But this oil is going to give you some moisture back and give you that glow. It's going to put vitamins inside your lip. So you're literally doing skincare for your lip. Okay? Do not put this on top. No, I'm serious. Why is that in my inbox? Anyway, no, I'm serious. You may have seen on the internet where somebody has placed a lip oil on top of a matte lipstick. Don't you do that. You just wasting your matte lipstick. Any matte lipstick is not designed for an oil to go on top. A gloss, yes, but an oil, no. Oil breaks down. It breaks it apart. It breaks apart any matte lipstick. It breaks apart makeup. So if you put an oil on top of a matte, you are wasting product for both your matte and your oil, because you're going to have to wipe it off. It's going to crumble. Okay? All right, so don't do that. But this seals the deal. And then you got luscious lips, nice juicy lips, all spring, all summer. When you decide to put on a lippy, here you go. Because you already set the base. This is taking care of the skin itself. That makes sense? So you got your scrub. Let me cover the products and what they do. The scrub is going to take away dead skin. We all get dead skin. Lip dead skin sometimes it's hard to tell, but it's happening every week. There's cellular, what they say, cellular turnover. It is happening, okay? Don't wait till it get crusty. Don't wait till you get a cold and your mouth get dry. And now everybody know you don't take care of your lips. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Don't wait till you have a big event and somebody going to do your makeup and they're like, girl, we can't do this right. We can't wear that color because we got to scrub off this dead skin. Or then they let you put it on and then you got patches, right? You got patches in it. So scrub them lips at least once a week. Second thing you want to do is restore the lips, okay? Daily nourishment, getting the vitamins in, that rose oil, getting your color back. That's going to come from your serum. Okay. And then you have a lip oil that's going to give you that everyday glow, everyday moisture. It is a oil. You can wear it kind of like a gloss to just have that nice shine. You can wear it with lip liners. You can put it on top of your creamy mattes to give it, not on top of your creamy mattes. You could put it on top of your opaque glosses. Maybe you want to have an additional shine. You could do your thing with that. Just don't put it on top of a matte. Okay. And then somebody asked a question earlier. It was Miss Avenel. She asked about the aspect of a mask. What does a lip mask do? Right? So what a lip mask is going to do is a lip mask is one that you will wear overnight. Even though my ladies took our lip mask and they use it as a balm, you wear it overnight, and that's going to do just what like any mask would do, which is slowly penetrate through the layers of the skin. It is designed to add in that moisture and hydration overnight, but it does not work alone. Okay. So this is why I pause on the promotion of the mask. I just let the people know who know about it, because it's really good to have all the things together as one cohesive system. So now we got all the partners in play, and you can get it all as one set. And what I didn't say is that if you order the lip set, you actually are getting a mask with it too. Some of my early birds, I know they had enough masks, so I don't want to give it to them too early, but don't worry, I got them a credit waiting for that. So, what questions do y'all have? We got another beauty tip. What questions you got? I'm laughing as you talk about these children. Yeah, because they really do think they're doing something new with lip liner and clear gloss, and I'm like, y'all, I remember seeing my sister put on her black lip liner and her red lipstick, okay, when she was high school in the 90s. Like I was watching, I was watching them. And I did it. So I'm like, why y'all think y'all doing something new? I forgot to get the lip oil back to the site. Oh, I thought you got it. I don't know. Or maybe you got yours earlier. Maybe that's what it was. Okay, I got you. What questions do y'all have? All right, I got another beauty tip for you. We talked about the lips. We got the lips all set. Now the lips are all set. I got to give you an easy way that you can pop. Okay? I want to give you an easy way that you can pop your eyes. An easy way to pop your eyes, but I'm going to teach you a way so that you can be unafraid. So let me know if y'all got any questions on the lips before I move on to what I call my bonus beauty tips, which is eye pop and some eye care. Okay? Let me know if y'all got questions. Yes, you can get this lip set. The lip set is the Keep It Juicy lip set is available until the sets are no longer available. Because what happens sometimes is that people just go in and buy lip oils, or they might just want a lip serum that is perfectly fine. But I don't know when the sets are gonna run out. Just when they're gone. Just when they're gone. I got them now, and when they're gone, they're gone. All right, right now, I do have the promo running though on them, okay? So you get your full juicy lip set. This is your lip scrub, mint lip scrub, the rosemary lip serum, and our luscious lip oil, okay? All three items, $30. It's originally $39.97, so it's an automatic $9.97 that comes off for you. You don't need a code. It's just going automatic inside the cart, okay? Automatic inside the cart. So that's going to take care of your lips. My smokers, any type of smoke, okay? My balm wearers, so we can get rid of that alcohol that's been drying your lips out to keep you nice and fresh, right? My ladies with my lip lines, we keep everybody's lips nice and fresh by making sure we have our lip care set, right? And it's going to last you for a long time. Well, these two last long. These two last long. This one, if you like me with a lip oil, baby, I bust through a lip oil in a good 3 weeks. Y'all need a lip oil option? Y'all need a lip oil bundle? Let me know if y'all need a little lip oil deal that I need to put in the system or something. Because I know we be busting through them lip oils. Oh, good question. So should you put the serum on when wearing lipstick? Yes. Okay. So here's the thing. When you saw me put the serum on, I let it sit there for a while. So after you like wash your face and stuff in the morning and you doing your skincare routine, even if it's not a lip scrub time, keep that serum right there. Put that serum on your lips. Put that serum on your lips. Put that serum on your lips right there in the morning time, okay? Put it on. Let it absorb inside your skin. And then if you still feel like you got some shine on your face, on your lips, by the time that you do whatever is your makeup routine, whether it's a little or a lot, if you still feel like you got so much shine on your lips and you are ready to put on your lipstick, take you a paper towel, a cotton round, whatever you need to do, and press it on there and let it absorb that oil till you don't have that oily look. Because most of the item is already going to be inside your lip, but you want to make sure that you don't have that oily look, because if you have that oily look, when you go to apply, let's say it's a liquid matte, especially anything that's a matte, I'm trying to show you, okay? Because a gloss is not going to give you any issues, but a matte will. So, because you still want your matte, I don't want red, I want to do the purple. You still want your matte to lay down, right? Your matte is going to come out creamy, but it's going to dry down. So in order for it to lay down, you got to make sure that that serum, the rest of the residue is gone. Y'all see I'm going the same direction, right? And I could tell I still got some serum on my lip, or that oil still on my lip a little bit, because I was getting a little bit of gaps. The other reason you get gaps is if you go all across the lips. You know how y'all like to do this? Stop doing that. Don't do that. That product moving back and forth on your lip. Don't go back and forth with any lipstick. You wasting lipstick. Go to the same direction. I just even stopped doing, I used to just do it for the fun of a video, but I even stopped doing it in my content because I know people watch me, and so I want to be responsible. Stop doing that. You're wasting your product. Okay? Thank y'all for y'all orders. I see y'all in there not playing a nail game, getting y'all lip sets, and I like it. Thank you. I appreciate you for sure. So I just put Renewed on my lips because I feel like it goes with the green eyes. I didn't have to. I could have put Shantae because you know she goes too, but I'll show her later. All right, I'll take her off in a second. Don't you think she's pretty? Any other questions on the lips? Any other questions on the lips? Yeah, they gotta try stuff for themselves, Miss K. I let them. I let them. Y'all see my cup? I love my cup. Thoughtful things, thoughtful things. I'm just drinking water right now. I ain't drinking nothing intense. I've been watching this new show. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. It's called 4 Seasons. No questions so far? Okay, so now let's get into I got 2 more beauty tips for y'all. Is that okay? And then I got some details about additional stuff. Is that okay? Drop me a 1 if it's okay to give y'all the other 2 beauty tips. You digging with it, Keista? Is it Kista or Keista? I want to be fancy and say Keista Thurman, because that sounds fancy. But I think it's Kista. We've been around each other long enough on the social media streets, I feel like, but I just want to make sure I'm saying it right. Keista? That's not Keista. Or is it Keista? You know what, Miss Michelle? It is time to try purple, because why not? Here's the worst thing, the only thing that I feel like that can happen when you try color, when you step in. You either like it, you can't stand it, or you like, I gotta keep seeing myself in this to see how I like it, right? You get that in between. Isn't it? So definitely give it a try. This is a metallic. So Renewed is one of our limited edition metallic lippies. Okay, very creamy. She can be worn with other colors. I can show y'all that later if you need to. All right, but she pairs perfectly fine by herself. But she's a limited edition metallic purple. And then there's one other. It's Siren. Siren is almost gone. Okay, I can tell y'all that. Siren is almost gone. Okay, and Siren is a red. All of them very, very lovely. All of them very, very lovely. All of them. All right. Kista. Okay. Kista. Because that's the word kiss. Kista. Kista Dermot. Okay, got it. Is it Four Seasons Entertaining? I love it. Okay. Y'all ready for the looks? Y'all ready for the looks? Good thing I got this press powder under the eye. Now, thing one, your beauty tip. Thing one. For my lash wearers, this is your beauty tip. This got to do with your lash glue. Because I know a lot of you figure with certain beauty products, I don't use it that often. So, yeah, it might be acting funny. It might be a little sticky. But, it should be fine, right? So your lash glue, whatever brand it is that you got in your tube, right? That's like this, your tube, right? It comes in a tube. When your lash glue is starting to do this, look at the rim of this lash glue. You see how it's starting to get thick around the rim. It's getting real tacky around the rim. When the lash glue is coming out, it's coming out way thicker, okay? It's not coming out like loose and drippy. It's coming out thicker. When you see your lash glue doing this, even though you may have more glue in the tube, throw it away, okay? This is a protection tip for you, for your natural lashes. When your glue starts getting super tacky around the top of the mouth of the glue tube, when it starts coming out extra thick, not because the wand looked like that. The wand looked like that because of how I pulled it out. But when it starts getting really thick of a glue, when it starts getting thick like this, get rid of it. Here's why. When the glue is doing that and looking like that versus like this with a fresher or newer tube where the glue is on the wand and it's very light and thin, when it starts getting sticky and tacky like that, when that glue dries down on your lashes, your falsies that you put on, and they get on that band, baby, that old glue get a hole on it. That thing hold it longer than a cha-cha slide. You know the extended version. When that man said, right foot now, hold it. And hold it. And hold it. And hold it. Right foot now, hold. I mean, he hold you there forever. You just be shaking. Just holding it. That's how that lash gonna stay on your eye. And you gonna go to tug it just like you normally do, gently on the corners, pulling it down to take it off, and it's not gonna move. Or when it starts moving, it get real gluey and gummy and pull away like a slinky. So it's still kind of holding on to your eye and it's still holding on to the lash. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You have experienced this. This is because you're using old glue. And this not only happens when the glue is old inside the tube like this, it also happens when the glue is gotten older or dried out when it's the liner glue pens, okay? So what I need you to do is throw it away and get you a new one. So that way you can preserve your natural lashes, okay? No more hold it and hold it. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. All right? Alrighty. Now, the next one I got for y'all is your eye pop tip. I'm taking this off. See? Y'all want to see me get this off faster? I'll put that lip oil on. Thank you. The green in my eyes is from, I am going to be teaching this look. I'm going to teach this look, first of all, with a palette at. Here we go. I'm going to be teaching this look inside the Radiance Room. So if you are in our private community, I'm teaching this look this month. I'm going to put it on our calendar. Be there. It's going to be recorded. No, I don't know if I'm going to record it. Let me not lie. Because I don't know if I got the Zoom space for that. Because I use it for thin class. But I'm going to teach this look. It's really simple. Perfect spring look. And you get the concept of it. You can switch it out with any of these brighter colors. I promise you. So what I used on my eyes was S3 and S4. Okay. S3 and S4. These two for the green combination. And a little bit of S16 to the front. Okay. All our eyeshadow palettes are with letters and numbers because I believe in simplicity. Okay. You already got to remember what eyeshadow palette it is. Now you got to remember 5011 names inside the eyeshadow palette. I think not. I think not. I just think it's a bit much, right? Right? All right, let's get into this eye tip. I know a lot of ladies wanting to start getting into a little color pop. Maybe not even foundation or concealer yet, but you want to put a little something in your eyes. But you're not down with all that blend in pattern, the different colors. You don't want to use eye primer just yet. You're just not into a full eyeshadow palette. This is for you. All right, this is for you if you're ready to elevate your eye look, because you're like, I know how to do my basic eye. I know how to keep my eyes popping. I wanted to pop some more without lashes. This for you. Okay, this is for you who got the full razzle and you like, I want to dazzle. So you want to add some dazzle to your razzle. This for you. We're going to work with this waterline and we're not going to be punks about it, okay? We're not going to be punks about it anymore. Yes, something can come close to your eye, okay? Y'all are grown women. You've had other things close to you being fresh. So you can handle working this, okay? No jumping. Take that with whatever grain of salt you need, okay? So, y'all are grown. Don't be acting like you got here yesterday, because you didn't. And you already at this point know how you got here. So, don't play with me. So, we're going to grow up and we're going to get our eye pop on. Now, this is going to help everybody. This doesn't matter if you don't have allergies, you don't have watery eyes. We all have water in our eyes. That's moisture. It's supposed to be moisture there. But when it's time to work in the waterline, what makes it complicated to work inside the waterline is the actual water that's naturally there, right? So tip number one is you're going to get you a Q-tip. Don't do both eyes at the same time because it'll be done get wet again, okay? You're going to stretch whatever eye you're working with first. I'm looking inside my mirror. Hold on. Going to stretch that eye. And all you're doing is pressing, okay? I do this on my clients. I do this on myself if I need it. And you're going to press. What this is going to do is do a couple of things. Any extra powder or product that got in your eyes that you didn't know doing your makeup look, it's going to take it away. It's also going to absorb that water so that way you can put your pencil in the waterline, right? You want to get you a pencil. You want to make sure it's a gel pencil. Your reason why you want to make sure it is a gel pencil is because if it's a gel pencil, it's going to move smooth. It'll make it easy for you, right? So I'm going to just show you how easy a gel pencil works. Look at that. Just easy. And that's not even sharpened. Just easy. But this area is paper thin, okay? The waterline is paper thin, so you want to make sure you dry it because you wouldn't write on a wet paper, would you? If the paper was wet, you wouldn't take a pencil and write on top of it. Because if you did, you wouldn't see nothing in that spot or it would tear, right? It's uncomfortable for the paper if the paper had feelings. So for your waterline, I want you to think about it in that same manner. It's paper thin. You don't write on wet paper. So dry it out first, just a little bit. It won't make your eyes feel dry, but it will dry it out some so that the pencil can do its work. Okay, create the surface, create the proper area for your products to work, okay? Sometimes it's not the product, sometimes it's you. All right, take the pencil. Always make sure it's sharp, not sharp to hurt yourself because it's a gel pencil, so it's going to stay soft, but sharp enough so that way you don't have to do a lot of pressing, okay? So I grabbed the blue. The blue could work for this look. Rumel comes in yellow, so the yellow could work for this look too. I'm going to sharpen that. Y'all let me know what color y'all think I should put in the waterline. I know it's just for the purpose of this session. So let me know what color you think. We got blue, we got yellow, we got white, we have green, we have purple, we have pink. We got brown and black, but we're not using those, okay? So which one is going to be? Let me know. Let's see what the people say. I'm sharpening them all. I'm being prepared. What? Oh, I got to the end of the song. I over here to stop and pop late. All right, let's see what y'all got going on. Renee, you get that from me too? Listen, demonstration purposes, it matters. It matters. All right, let's see. We got yellow, blue, pink, purple, yellow, purple. It looked like yellow one from what I could see. It looked like yellow one. So I think why yellow one, because yellow is not a color people can see themselves. Like, they're like, okay, how can I wear this, right? How can I wear this yellow? This doesn't seem as common. So if you can see yourself in the common colors, you can see yourself in, I want you to be able to see yourself in this yellow, okay? So, all right, so let me get back again, because I did talk. So now, I did it one more again, okay? So we take the water out. It's a couple things that you can do, okay? And all the things you're gonna need to stretch your eyes. You can look down, you can look up. I just don't think it's a benefit in looking up when you're in the water line because you're raising your eye. So I like to say look down. And then whether you start from the outer or the inner is totally up to you. I like to tell my clients, 1, 2, 3, blink, okay? But, I can't put it on yet. Because I got to decide if I'm putting on bottom mascara. And I like bottom mascara. Hold on, I got something in my eye for real. Something in my contact, hold on. It's a lash. Hold on, y'all. I got a lash on my contact. I hope eyes don't freak y'all out because I'm about to drag this off. Okay, I got it out. So, okay, cool. So, if you're going to put on bottom mascara, put your bottom mascara on before you put your waterline. Because mascara is black or brown, unless you got a different color, like a color one, but black or brown, right? So it's probably gonna override what you put in your waterline. So put the mascara on first. I like a bottom mascara because I love how they open up the eyes. You see that? I live for some bottom mascara, baby. Especially if you use our Loretta, because Loretta don't play. Loretta's going to open them eyes, okay? She's going to grab hold of them lashes and separate them and give them all the love in the whole wide world, whether it's 5 or 50. And I got 5. She going to do it. She's a woman of her word, just like her name. The namesake, woman of her word. She don't play them games. Okay, she be about that business. I don't usually wear pink or yellow because I'm not the girly type. Girl, you lie. You is the girly type. You just a Tom Diva. That's all. All right, so let it dry. Do whatever you need to do for your mascara. I don't think this eye fully dry yet, but we're going to get in here because I don't want to get to the waterline again, okay? So then I do this count thing that you could do, okay? Stretch those eyes. 1, 2, 3. Blink if you need to blink. I don't be needing to blink, but 1, 2, 3, blink, okay? It's going to instantly brighten the eye. It's going to instantly open it up. And even if you didn't have eyeshadow on, it still would. I'm actually going to be, y'all see I didn't dry this other eye because my other eye ain't been wet. My eye wasn't wet in general, but I had to make sure I show y'all the right way. Yes, I'm a straight Tom diva, baby. I put on some heels and be in full makeup and be ready to go get in the pickup truck and do tomboy stuff. See how that opens up your eyes? So even if you don't have on eyeshadow, colored eyeliner in the waterline is going to open up the eyes. It's okay if you're nervous about it, because here's the thing. Anything new is going to bring you some level of nervousness. But in order to get used to it, you got to allow yourself to practice. That was a simple way for me to show you, because that is the simplest way to show you. But one thing I am working to that's about to get back into the habit of, is if you don't already follow my Instagram pages, I have two. One is the personal brand, so that's Shamere Young. That's why I give you a mixture of lifestyle, wellness, and beauty on that page. Right, that's where I'm in the stories the most. And then there's Shamere Young Beauty. Took a pause because I no longer have my virtual assistant, which is fine because life be lifing, right? But the page is coming back, but I'm gonna use the Shamere Young Beauty page specifically for, just like y'all used to have the Simple Things Sunday, but it's just gonna be a product of a week that I choose to show you how to utilize. And even if y'all suggest something that I don't offer, if I have it already from another brand, then I'm going to be dropping a tutorial on there. All right. But only once a week. All right. And it will stay up there. So make sure you follow both of the Instagram pages, Shamere Young and Shamere Young Beauty. Okay. And you could tell, because one thing I'm about is you could tell me. You could tell who I am. I'm pretty consistent on how I look, right? I'm pretty consistent on how I look, right? So I'm gonna be giving y'all more tutorials on how to, show the different colors. You'll see one up there that'll show you how to do it with that when you don't see it with other eyeshadows on, because it looks just as good even if you don't have on eyeshadow. But that yellow ain't playing. Okay, that yellow's gonna open up your eyes. Now I over here looking like I got a full set of eyes, like I got full eyes like Miss Arlette or Takora, knowing I still got these little beady eyes. All right. So you got your lash glue tip, you got your eyeliner tip to open up them eyes, and we did lip care to keep those lips nice and juicy. Nice and juicy. This is Loretta. This is Loretta. Yes, tell the people, Renee, I am a look good, feel good specialist. So things that help you to look good and feel good, you're gonna find on the Shamere Young site for sure. All right. I love the education piece, because I feel like, what's the purpose of having the products and not knowing how to use them? If I was in the business just for, how fast can I make money? Yeah, it'd be about pushing product. But that's just not what my heart is. That's not what God put upon me. And so I want to make sure that I am in the space of educating and making sure we have informed beauties. Okay. So the Rumel that I put in my water line, Rumel has 9 different colors. All right. Just know that she got 9 different colors. All right, so you can't go wrong. You can start on the basics, black and brown, but definitely make sure that you get you a color, okay? And now let's put something on the lips. What I told you I was gonna do in these lips. Oh, I didn't want the lips to mess up if y'all chose a color that didn't go with that, but it didn't. But I'm gonna take y'all back to my girl, who go with everything. Her name's Shantae, okay? From around the way. Shantae, it's a lip gloss, the Cousins lip gloss collection, okay? Shantae, all my lip glosses are named after my cousins, a mixture of my father's side and my mother's side. My family is huge, okay? Huge. Huge, okay? Huge on both sides. But I always felt like my cousins were my first best friends, okay? I ain't got to talk to them every day. Some of them I see once every 2 years, and that's when we talk, once every 2 years at the family reunion. But I can tell you one thing, you better not play with me or them. Because we still think they don't play about me, I don't play about them. That's your first best friends. Yes, your cousins. At least for me. So let's put Shantae on, and now we got us a complete look. Nice, soft, subtle. It's like, this ain't subtle. She a pop. She a pop. Yeah, but we here. You love the packaging of it, Loretta? Yes. Loretta is named after, let's give y'all some, since we didn't get through the education, let's give y'all some brand insight, okay? Loretta, that's my mother-in-law. That's my mother-in-law. Mascara, her beauty products are mascara and a lippy, okay? Mascara and a lippy. She like a good red, okay? She like her red orange and she like her red, okay? That's when she feeling fancy, when it's red. But she'll go with her little lip balm and her mascara any day. And every once in a while, she said, Mare, 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 I would like my brows done. And then I'll pop up my brow pencil and, and do her brows. But listen, simple, sleek, powerful. You saw how she opened up the lashes. Listen, she gets the job done. She's very, very dependable. Very, very dependable. Okay? Very, very dependable. Okay? Yeah, no, I don't have all the cousins. It's too many of them. Okay? Too many of them. I mean, just to give you some context, on the daddy side, my great-grandparents had like 20-something children. Where you going on, turn? All right. I might get the number wrong, and so I won't be wrong because I know there was some deaths and things, okay? But a lot of churn. So it's a lot of people. A lot of people. Can't do all of them. Okay, I don't see any more questions. So I promise y'all at the end of this, I will give y'all some other quick little updates. So if you stayed this long, then you can get all the tea. You don't have to wait for an email or see if you miss an email or a text or something like that. So I was asked a question about the earrings. These earrings are called, I didn't have a name for them for a while until we had your crowning moment. And so I asked them around the room because I had these earrings on. I was like, what y'all think? What y'all think I should, they were like, why we don't have those? And I said, because I don't have a name for them. And they were like, So it was like, well, it definitely give peacock vibes. And Miss Joycelyn said, Mardi Gras too. So I was like, ooh, the Mardi Gras peacock. Ain't that cute, right? I just took one earring out so you can see. I mean, they're sitting over there in the box. But this is the Mardi Gras peacock. Then it goes, when I say lightweight, like, the only reason you feel them is because of this. And the only reason this ear here looks more stretched is because I have a stretched ear right here. But it has nothing to do with earrings. It came from my eczema and me having a reaction. And once I had that reaction, it stretched my earlobe. I don't know if it's a fun fact, but that's a fact to know about me, is I have eczema. I've had eczema ever since I was a little kid, to the point where my mom said they call it impetigo. So I would get those sores and patches and stuff all up in my hair and everything. So when I talk to y'all about things that I'm using on my face and I bring it to y'all, I always bring it to that consideration, because I promise you, my skin don't play no damn games, okay? All right, but these earrings are super duper lightweight. Super duper lightweight. So the Mardi Gras peacocks will be out. Well, some people already have them, but that's because they were at the event. Pretty colors that go with the whole lot. Take a look up without much, whether your hair is up or down. But they'll be out when Validated comes out. So now to answer the question about Validated, this new colorway will be out along with the old red stamp. The old red color. It's not old, but just red. So the stamp originally came in white, red, and that was it. So now in this one, you'll have this drop, you will have the red, and then you have this our multicolor option of Validated. So Validated is a throwback statement, and that's why people can ask about it without me saying anything, because this is your stamp of approval. When this shirt was created, it was like the whole concept was, a lot of times what I see This is what I see and how I perceive things. And I'm saying that really, really hard because I don't want you to think that this is Bible, but this is just my perception of us in the world, that we work really, really hard to seek validation in areas, some in areas that people will never validate us. They will never give us their stamp of approval. Sometimes it's validation from family and wanting to be accepted. Sometimes it's validation in the workspace. And that aspect sometimes is the aspect of society and what they say success looks like. So you like, I want validation because I've made it here to this level. So I want people to honor me and reward me and things like that. And the reality is that's not how this thing works. You were already validated by God, by the divine. If you don't call him God, then you probably won't wear this shirt, and that's cool. But by God, since birth. So that's why right here on it says birth as the dates. Who is the signature? That's your stamp of approval. You were given it, wear it, carry it. Don't go out seeking it because it was already instilled inside you. So now you need to claim it and you need to walk in it. If that resonates with you, then you would be the person to pull up on Friday. Okay? And you ain't even got to worry about pulling up to the site if you're already on the email and text list. And you could do that easy by going to the website, shamereyoung.com, and get on the site, on the list for free, because that's who gets it first. So the community, you in my community, they're going to get it on Thursday because they always going to get first access, like first access, right? Then the email and text list will get it, right? And then you might see it on social and that may remind you. But if you want to be in, if that speaks to you, pull up. I got you, okay? I got you. I got you. I got you. I already got some special requests and I got y'all on that too, okay? This colorway is while it's here. This is, you can touch it, you can feel your stamp, but it's not going anywhere. Okay, it's not going anywhere. And this color is probably even more vibrant when you get it, because I always feel like my samples, when I do my sample, I feel like my sample don't ever be as popping as when I give y'all, when I start making y'all stuff, I be like, ooh, why does this look better than mine? And then I make me another one. All right. And so I can tell you when it comes down to the sizes, it's still going to be in our same original sizes, unisex, extra small to a 4X, okay? While the supplies last, I can always tell you this. They eat extra large and large get eat up first. And I think that's because we deal with unisex pre-shrunk. And so with unisex pre-shrunk, this is me in a small. I typically show y'all me in a medium, but I had the small gray, so I'm standing back so you can see. I can still wear a small. I just don't wear the smalls when I'm bloated, because then when I'm bloated, the small ain't my friend. But when I want to look more busty, that's my real trick. When I want to look busty, I put on a small shirt. I'm telling the truth, okay? That's my secret, okay? That's why. When I want to look like I got a little bit more, I put on a small. That's all. Because they pre-shrunk, so they're not gonna shrink again. That's it. That's it. Did I cover everything at the end that I said I was gonna cover? Validate is dropping this week. Mardi Gras Peacock will be there too. Matter of fact, y'all want to see what else comes? It's some other cute little earrings. They're little button earrings. So if you dainty, you like a little button earring, I'm gonna show y'all those. Those will be out with Validated. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss nothing. I think that's it. I think that's it. Let me grab what I said I was going to show y'all. So these little cuties, they're like little button earrings. They literally are button earrings, right? So these little cute button earrings, you probably seen me wear these. Let me take them off. These cute little button earrings, see them? Just a little cute little set of button earrings. They are like, I feel like they're the perfect little everyday earring, because they really are. They'll be out too, because I don't want you to think that, you know, when I put out things that I'm only thinking of for the extra girl. I'm thinking for my baby who like it clean and classic too. I am a woman who like a combination of both. I like a little extra. I like a little clean and classic. I like it all, okay? I like to be able to switch it up. So if you like to be able to switch it up, these button earrings to be out too. See, nice and simple, every day. Yep. Nice, easy breezy. Okay. All right. And then I'll be back. If you don't see me somewhere on the interwebs, specifically, I'll be on my stories. I'm definitely on my stories. Here's a couple ways that you can find me again. Definitely make sure you are following me. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Okay? Make sure you follow. That's clean. We make sure we follow. The next thing is to join the email list. Be on that, because if social media ever go down, and as they are slowly shifting things, if you lose sight of me, you still got me on email. And then on the channels, here's what you can expect. On Wednesday, I'm going to be doing some new things on TikTok. I got to get in the habit of using my TikTok. So I'll be doing some get ready with me's. If you want to be able to ask like beauty questions, you can join me at 10 a.m. this Wednesday. I planned that one, right? To get ready with me and ask more makeup questions. Maybe have questions about why do I do certain things a certain way, or you just want to chit chat with me. That'll be our kind of kiki kick it time frame. And then I'll be back again on next Sunday for the Sunday shift. Okay. We got to talk some more about this. You know, I ain't just talking about decorating, looking good. How about feeling good? How about that? Okay. How about that? How about that? So we're going to be talking about the how we can make sure we feel better too on next Sunday on the Sunday shift. And then on Tuesday, if you want to get your energy up, right? If you want to create more energy, one of the best ways to create more energy is to actually move your body, right? You're like, I'm tired though. But when you get into the habit of moving your body, then you help yourself create more energy. And I've been off for the month, but I'm back. The class has a new name. It's called Everyday Energy with Shamere. And that's because the focus is to make sure that we not just necessarily have dance routines. So pulling out, maybe we're going to have some routines, but not so much of a routines, but more so of the impactful moves that help you to create energy. All right. Build muscle, lose body fat, and what else? Lose body fat and just create more energy. All right. So we back this Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Even if you don't know nothing about it, you could just follow on TikTok, watch behind the scenes, because I normally go live behind the scenes on that day. Okay. On that day. All right. Any other questions for me? Yeah, scoop and wine. Scoop and wine. Next Sunday is Mother's Day. It is. It is Mother's Day. Let's see how Mother's Day turns out. Y'all got stuff y'all put on y'all Mother's Day list? Is that next Sunday we back? It should be next Sunday we back. I gotta look. I might be wrong. I don't normally do 2 Sundays back to back. We gonna see. Just stay connected so that way you up for the next live, okay? For the next live. All right? I enjoyed y'all tonight. I really, really did. I had a good time tonight. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned something. I hope it was helpful to you. If you have questions for me, feel free. Listen, send me an email, hello@shamereyoung.com. If you ordered already and then you learned something tonight and you like, oh, I want to add to my order. I want to add that thing. Send me an email. We can do that. So that way you don't have to have 2 separate orders. It can be in one order and you don't have 2 separate shipments. I don't mind adding to an order. I can do that if it's not already processed. All right. So if you got something like that that's happening, feel free to do that. And again, I appreciate y'all. All right. I appreciate y'all. So go forth. Have yourself an amazing week of purpose on purpose. All right. All righty. Peace out. Now, let me see if I can remember how to end these things. Bye, y'all.